Hello everybody, it is Christine. I'm actually running a tad late because this is my counterfeit kit reveal for our counterfeit kit challenge blog, and I'll have links below. My daughter's wedding threw me off. I got quite a bit done for September, starting to go into October because we're gone this first week of October, but frankly there was just a couple I could not get done before we left, so we are playing a little bit of catch up here. So let me show you the inspiration kit. It is a Sweet Shops design kit. It is from, well, I can't tell the age of it at this point. It's a season or theme is called An Autumn Tale, Chilly Breeze by Kristen Cronin Barrow. I don't know the date of this. Sorry. We'll have a link, like I said. But here's the overall kit. And I was just kind of show you that only because this is like your inspiration, right? I don't know if this may even be a digital thing. I'm not certain. But basically we have this blue, brown, yellow. And there's lots of little wordy bits. I see like wood elements as well. There's some wood pieces in here. I see sunflowers, and there's some, a little bit of coral stuff going on down in here. It's really a beautiful palette. I love this palette. Honestly, I may end up digging into my stash some more because I have pulled these things out and I'll show you, but I feel like I'm going to come across something. I just know it. I'm almost certain of it. So let me set aside my like embellishment-y type stuff and go through the papers. Now, I try to sometimes put these in the order of the paper. Let's see if I do it like this. Can you see that? Kind of. I kind of try to go in the order. I'm not going to say I did it 100% this time, but I kind of did. Maybe sort of kind of. Because on this side is kind of your like corals and stuff like that. So I did go through. I found this sheet here is actually a hip kit. Happy Holidays. It's a beautiful coral color. I also have this plaid on the back side. There is a plaid in here, so I think that kind of goes as well. So either one I think could work. Then I've pulled out this Echo Park. Now I'm going ahead and I've started introducing some scraps into my counterfeit kits because I used to just pull full sheets. And I realized, y'all, I have so many scraps. So I've pulled out some scraps, and I have this Echo Park Fall Fever, and it's got these little leaves. I will probably fussy cut these. There's gray. That's not really in the palette, so we're focusing on this side. But I thought it looked really pretty, and it has the yellow and the blue. Like if you look, it's got the blues and the yellows, and then kind of the orangey color. So thought that was pretty. Then I just have this simple coral textured cardstock. It's Simple Stories. There's a solid, and then there's dots, and there was kind of some polka dots. This is this bigger dot, but you can kind of see the dot there on the paper. Can you see that? I'm trying to get it up here. Hopefully you can see it enough. Anyway, there was kind of a dot there, so I was kind of working with that. I really wanted to find a stripe like this and like this, and I even pulled one out, but I thought I was getting way too much coral in this collection, so I put it back. I may go get it later. Who knows? Again, trying to get these wood elements. This is a Forest Tea Party by Q4, or excuse me, P13. I could turn it this way, I suppose. And it's a wood grain. It's kind of got a little pattern to it. They don't really have that per se, but it does have some wood grain elements, so I'm going to stick with that. What do I have next? I have some more. I have some, let me get in that in a second. I have this heart, this yellow heart. There's actually a little heart down here on this side. It's a lot bigger pattern to it. I think that's a heart. That might be triangles now that I say that. With my old eyes, it looked like a heart initially. But I'm going to stick with this heart because I think it's really pretty. And then I've got another wood grain here. It's a textured cardstock, a really nice thick one. I don't recall what this came from, to be honest with you, because it's not labeled. A nice wood grain there. Then I did start bringing in my blues. There's a nice kind of dark blue. There's actually a little pattern on the back side, but I think I'm going to probably stick with this solid here. And then I have a little buffalo print. There is a little buffalo print right here on the end, and I went with that. I don't have the white, but it still works pretty good. I went ahead and pulled out this scrap because it does have the blues. There's the navy, and there's kind of these pale colors here. It's a little on the gray side, but we're going to pretend that it's not. And then I did pull out kind of a neutral grid paper here. It has a little bit of yellow, it has a little bit of the blue. Thought it'd be a nice stripe to use, and I think it goes pretty well with the overall palette here. So I've got those little scraps, and then I went looking, and I did find a couple of because there are sunflowers in the the inspiration kit. We got our little sunflower and stuff here. So I pulled out some papers that had sunflowers. This one technically has a little bit of a blue background, so I may keep it as it is, or I may fussy cut it. These I will probably fussy cut. This is a little brighter, so I'll probably fussy cut these and give myself some like sunflower looking things. But I pulled those out. And then from an embellishment standpoint, I found a couple of flowers because there's some flowers in our inspiration kit there. I thought I had some sunflowers, but I didn't. I also pulled out, this is technically, I'm not going to say this is technically in the kit in the sense like she doesn't have wooden leaves, but there are those wooden elements. So I pulled out some of these really old leaf bits here, and I thought these could be useful. Also, there's Friends, which is really cute. And I also pulled out, let me pull out these little stickers here. I do have this, I think this is Simple Stories as well. I think it goes with this set here. Has a few little like fall things. Some I can use, you know, sunflower pieces. There's some, you know, together. There's some little things I can use. And then there's some letters that can be used. And then I also pulled out Fall Fever in Echo Park Collection. The colors are fairly close to this, honestly. So, but this is a little older. This one came from 2022. But still, I got some blue. I got some, the wood grain type stuff, or little wood pieces. Obviously, there's pumpkins and things. Little floral with the, what is that, a water pot or whatever. And then I also pulled out Simple Vintage Country Harvest, because there are a few little pieces, like this has fall on it. I got to be a little careful because I don't have teal in here really. It's more of a denim blue, and there's a lot of teal in this, but I could still use some of the brown ones like Fall Favorites, things like that. Then I went through and found a few little extras in my binder. So I found Dream. I broke it, y'all. I was trying to get it off and I broke it, but that's okay. Home is Where the Heart Is. It's kind of in that coral color down there, so that would be useful. These are some little wood diamonds or little wood grain pieces. I found this little happy heart, and I love fall most of all. And then I did manage to find, I didn't have any blue polka dot ribbon. I thought I had some gingham or something. I did not, but I did find these two little bows, because if you look, this has some little polka dotted ribbons and stuff like that. They have a whole thing of wordy bits, so if I decide to pull it, because there are a lot of little word phrases here, I didn't have anything specific to fall that I recall, but I may go looking when I'm working on a layout and see what I can find. That's kind of my kit. Again, I will most likely pull in white cardstock, possibly a craft colored cardstock if I, you know, depending on what I do. And yeah, this is my kit. So check out the blog, the Facebook group, all that good stuff. My challenge, I'll double check, but I usually do the second challenge, which is typically posted on the 18th. So just kind of watch for that. And we will see you next time. Bye.